Hello guys, welcome back to Open Eyes for our second episode. Today we have Mr. Miguel Embuido.
Hi there.
And I'm your host Orkojeet Banerji, and we'll be talking about President Duterte. Duterte?
Duterte.
Duterte.
You really
All
gotta
right.
roll the R there, yeah?
For those of you who don't know, President Duterte is the president of the Philippines, and he has done some controversial. Alright, so what are your views on President Duterte? Are you in support of him? Do you not like him? What's the deal?
Well, first you gotta know some context, yeah?
Absolutely.
I was born in the Philippines, right? So, I got a lot of pride in that country, eh? So, my views on Duterte, love him, support him. I'm completely through and through, you know understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's pride. How about you?
Look, from the research that I've done,
Yes.
not talking about the political actions that he has made, but I do see some similarities with him and with Trump.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, not like major, like he isn't as outspoken or as controversial as Trump. He's far more reasonable than Trump. However, I heard one of the teachers he made a rape joke, and that was looked at as if something is in context of a joke, I think anything is game. I think it's fair. However, it did create a lot of controversy from the left side, from the left spectrum, from the feminists of the world. Mm-hmm. So, what is your views on that? Are you for that kind of language, even coming from a president, or do you think it's a joke and people should take it lightly?
As they say, actions speak louder than words, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you actually look at Duterte's actions, before becoming president, he was actually the mayor of Davao City. Okay? Yeah. And before Davao City was absolutely disgusting. Mm-hmm. Absolutely disgusting, like the rest of the Philippines, right? But once he became mayor, he actually changed that. It's now one of the best cities to live in Philippines. It's not that much considering the world, right? But it's still one of the best.
In what ways? In what ways is it the best? Is it the lifestyle quality, the availability of resources?
Okay. So you take other cities. State Mindanao.
Okay.
Mindanao, right? Terrorist groups, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not safe at all. If you go at night alone, just expect for the end to come. What I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. But in Davao City, you go out in the night by yourself, you're safe.
Yeah.
No one's gonna hurt you. Don't worry. It's all good. That's one example.
All right. Okay. Yeah. And is this is terrorism a huge issue in the Philippines?
Yeah, it actually is. Did you know that American forces, Americans, they always love sending their troops in. Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, they just love sending their troops in, right?
Yeah.
So, as always, as you'd expect, when they see a terrorist or extremist group, they send in troops. And so that's what they did. There were terrorist groups in Mindanao, so they sent in their troops, right? So, what Duterte did as a president was he removed the American forces, right? And so the intensity of the fight, because one side left, it's dimmed down. So it's all good. But as always, terrorist groups, they're unpredictable. So I guess right now it's not really a big problem because there's no conflict. Mm-hmm. But in the future, possibly they're just go up again.
Right. Now, in recent news, what has been highlighted with President Duterte is his war on drugs in the Philippines.
Yes.
Right. So, first of all, general question: what do you think? Or what is your opinion on drugs in general? Let's classify. Let's start with something a little bit more safer.
Okay.
I would say safer, such as marijuana. What are your views on that?
Well, marijuana. Honestly, they say it's a gateway drug. So what that means is
Yeah, but I understand how people say it's a great way drug, but
which
a
means
lot
it's not
of scientific research has shown that it's actually not.
really like,
Yeah, because unlike something like cocaine or heroin, marijuana in itself is not an addictive substance. It's a habitual substance.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like it's not like, oh, I have to have this, or like there's no after cocaine there's a relapse period that you feel really shit after a point of time.
withdrawal effect.
Withdrawal effect.
Yeah,
That's the word I'm looking for. Right. Withdrawal effect. But with marijuana, it's not such. Marijuana, it's more like a habit. Like you wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. It becomes a habit. It becomes a part of your lifestyle. It's not a deviation from your lifestyle, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right. So in terms of that, what are your views on it?
That's the thing though, there's so many conflicting views about it. What I support is I feel like marijuana is it's not that dangerous, you know. It's actually like, have you seen what country was it that I think it was Uruguay? They completely legalized marijuana.
I don't know, in Amsterdam?
Sorry?
Amsterdam?
Oh no.
Alright, you're right.
Okay.
Let's take that.
Yeah,
Don't quote us on it, but let's take that as a example. Yeah, sure.
Okay. They completely legalized marijuana, and what happened then was their GDP went up, of course, because the black market just
died out.
just died down. They didn't have a business, right? And so the result, like you'd expect the crime to go up, homelessness to increase, and all that, but actually there was just no significant impact, you know. So I feel like right now in the Philippines, actually, marijuana, it's not really a problem. The problem we have is shabu.
What is shabu?
Shabu is how do I say this here? It's crack.
It is okay. It's crack cocaine.
It's crack.
The snorting kind. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you know, we're too good for marijuana. Eh? That's the thing, because I don't think I've ever heard of any marijuana cases being banned there. But I don't know.
Yeah, like in the US at least, there have been no recorded deaths because of marijuana.
Yeah, something like that. You know, so it depends on the drug. Okay, so marijuana, I'm relaxed on that.
Yeah.
You know? But on shabu or crack, no.
Yeah.
Disagree completely.
No, I agree, because cocaine, especially crack cocaine, is one of the most addictive drugs out there in the market, which is found in the market and more commonly found in the market.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are addicted to it, and it ruins lives. It does ruin lives.
It does.
But now, coming back to Duterte,
Yeah.
a lot of liberals and the left, not only from the Philippines but from other countries, have criticized his moves on his execution of this war on drugs.
Oh yes.
Because they believe that a lot of vigilante killings have been happening because of this war on drugs, and a lot of police are using abuse of power to kill people and not looking at the situation in a very rational fashion. So what are your views on those?
Well, again, you gotta take into context, right?
Yeah.
To completely understand everything. And the thing is, Philippines is, for how many years? For like 50. It's been so long, too long, right? No president has done anything. So the people, as you'd expect, they're getting pissed off.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like our last president, Aquino, he was corrupt. He was downright corrupt. I feel like this president, Duterte, because he's actually doing something for once, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
And so when a president does something that the people have been longing for so long, they'd support him, right?
Yeah.
It seems correct. So I feel like although his actions does violate human rights, I guess. It's for the people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's to clean up the country.
Yeah.
Make it like Davao City.
Yeah, and like a lot of I was watching a video on this war on drugs by Duterte, and it was definitely biased towards him.
Yes, very.
It was definitely biased for him, and presenting views which put him in a good light. But it did provide us with some very interesting statistics, which said that only 0.14% of the people who have been affected by the war on drugs have actually been killed by police. And a lot of this reason why these vigilante things are happening is because drug cartels are fighting amongst each other and having a gang war. So if you take that into perspective, then I think that moves a bit more reasonable than the left of Philippines and the left of the world is trying to put in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, coming to the point of a global community, do you think that any country or any person from some other country should say something about Duterte because it may not know the full context of the situation, all the ins and outs of the situation? Do you think it's fair for them to pass a judgment on Duterte?
As you know, right, whenever you make a judgment, you always need to know your sources.
Yeah,
You always
absolutely.
need to have context and all that unbiased stuff. So I feel like it's wrong. It's wrong to completely judge you.
Yeah.
Especially since like BuzzFeed or Culture or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They're very biased, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. They're definitely more towards the left side of the political
Exactly.
spectrum.
Social media, especially that whole rape or the nun joke,
Yeah.
they completely took it out of context.
Mhm.
And if you put it on like a social media, on a newspaper or anything, and just say Duterte made a statement about rape, it sounds bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Completely
Yeah.
bad. You'd be like, what the heck? How is this guy even president?
Mhm.
That's the thing though. He is very coarse with words. So without the context, your judgment is just completely
Yeah, yeah.
wrong. Completely wrong. How about you?
Yeah, like, look, I do think that a person from some other country as a part of a global community it should research all the information and then pass a
Yes.
judgment on it, right? They can't just the person made a rape joke. No. Look at a situation from different perspectives. Not only even if you're left biased, try to look at the right side of the perspective. Try to gain a better knowledge of the whole situation and then pass a judgment on it,
Yes.
right?
I like that.
So, if you are for Duterte, are you also for Trump? Or is that a completely different situation?
It's like it's not I don't even know why I'm hesitating, but I just don't agree with Trump. Yeah, it's completely different context, you know, different situations. Like Trump's dealing with immigration issues with the
Yeah.
Mexicans and all that. We're dealing with drugs, so yeah, I don't really agree with Trump. Although I am very biased, I haven't done my research. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, this has been a fun conversation with Mr. Miguel Embuido.
thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. And as every other YouTube channel says nowadays, like, share, and subscribe to this. Like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to this channel.
Support me on my Patreon.
And we will see you guys next time.